being and the animal, dissecting the animals up and the humans, but it sounds like a lot of, just scientific experimentation. The way we would look at an animal or a person that we'd never seen before, we'd naturally want to dissect it, take it apart, reverse engineer it, see how it works. The same thing with a piece of advanced technology that just landed in a field. We'd take it apart, reverse engineer it, see how we could benefit from it, either socially or medically. And from what I've read about reports, people being abducted that have been brought back, they tend to be repeat abductees, and they come from a family of or generations of people that have had similar experiences, almost like they're trying to trace the DNA or the line of the DNA, how it's evolving and what's affecting it and how. And also a lot of these things are described as being as having no reproductive organs. So the only way that they can propagate or continue their line is through cloning, from what I've read. So maybe they're trying to find a way to get our organs to work in their bodies or in their cloning processes.
That's as good a theory as any. Butch, what do you think?
Well, and it's a good theory because cow blood can be substituted for human blood for a very short period of time, and all these cattle, no blood. So, are they trying to, upgrade their immune system or prepare themselves for our toxic systems that we have here? Who knows? But I think he's got a good point there.
Angie in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Good morning, Angie. You're on the air.
Hi, Art. Hi, Butch. I had a theory. I wanted to know what you thought. John Teeter, the time traveler, had said that in the future mad cow disease would be rampant and cause Alzheimer's and CJD in humans, and maybe perhaps the mutilations are from future or aliens in the future. I don't know. They might be cloned too, but they're getting genetic material from humans and cows from now, right before the disease goes really rampant, and then they're trying to either cure or clone people in the future or something, trying to figure it out. What do you think of that?
Well, there it is, Butch, the time traveler theory.
And I happen to be one of those that believe in that time traveler and interdimensional theory, because some of the sightings that have been photographed and videotaped with infrared, especially, they come from nowhere and they go to nowhere. I mean, they come out of nowhere and they disappear just as quick as they come. So that she's got a possibility there. I just think that there is a use, whatever the use is, there is a use for the organs they're taking, and they keep taking the same organs, and we've only really started looking at this. The ufology as a whole has only started looking at these mutilations since the 50s. So we know they've been here thousands of years. So is it something that they just can't do and they keep trying, or is it something they just keep trying to experiment in, or are they constructing hybrids out of the organs that they're taking?
Judy in Ontario, up in Canada. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi. Didn't they do this type of stuff in concentration camps? And weren't we warned that they would use the alien card? And I'll believe in aliens when they show us everything that's in all those underground bases.
Well, I'm with you on that. And yes, they did do this kind of thing in concentration camps. And yes, they did it again and again and again and again.
To hundreds of thousands.
And so people ask, why do they keep repeating? Why the need to continually abduct and dissect?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, just like you said about the frogs, okay, so we can use that theory, but I would think if they were going to be studying, they would be take an arm or a leg or a finger or a toe or something like that, but it's the same organs over and over again, and these organs, when you break them down into, they're high in protein, They are in glucose. There's just a lot of use for these types of organs.
High, we're going to leave it at that. High in protein. Think about that. High in protein. From Manila, in the Philippines, other side of the world, I'm Art Bell.
Read the latest headlines, listen to the show, and play the exclusive Alien Abduction game. All from Coast to Coast's iPhone app. Download the app directly from the App Store or visit coasttocoastam.com to learn how.